Hi, everyone. Everyone okay? We'll just wait for everyone to jump on before we get started.
I'm literally just making tea, so I've muted you in the background.
Bex, can you hear me? No, I can't see you.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Amy?
Yeah.
Fab.
Have you joined audio, Tony? You can join the audio, but you can turn your mic off.
Amy, just confirm you can't see me because I'm laid in bath.
No, Emma.
Oh, good. There's a pretty big delay though.
Do I normally have music on in the background? Can you remember? Do I normally have some music on my telly, or do I just turn it off normally? I don't remember. It's very quiet today.
Yeah,
Hi,
you have
Mummy.
it on, but really quiet.
Can everyone hear me? Who can't hear me? Tony, you're making me laugh. Right, I'll just give it a couple more minutes, see if anyone else is jumping on. And then we'll get started. Mrs. Shield.
Hello?
Hi, Hayley, you all right? Mrs. Shield is my mum, everyone. I'm taking the mick out of my mum. It just made me laugh that it said Mrs. Shield.
Excuse the state of me.
Your mic's turned off, mum. I can't hear you. Oh, no, hang on. Oh, I can hear you now.
Hi.
Hi.
That's double chin. I'm just doing my ironing.
It's right, Becky's in bath.
All right. I'm just going to pop you there while I carry on with my ironing. Oh, you've gone.
Right. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Hayley. Woo! Oh, it's a busy
Right.
call tonight, guys. This is making me excited.
Am I in? Worst job in the world.
Lovely. I don't do it, Mum, you know that. Steam.
Yeah, nobody else in family does either.
Oh, you will live with boys, won't you?
God, I look huge on that.
I love Miss Becky in the bath, but still working. Whoop whoop. Right, Mum, I'm just gonna. No, Zane's not on it, Gemma. Zane is not on it. Zane, the bane of my life, Zane the pain has been fired. I did feel really bad, but it just wasn't for our team. And the chat, I noticed our chat was not normal. You were obviously all avoiding writing in it because you didn't want to get involved in his chat, and I do not blame you. So yeah, unfortunately, he just was not for our team. So I made the decision for us all that he needed to go. So Zane the Pain is no longer in our team. Right, we'll crack on. So I'm just going to mute. I'm just going to put everyone. Why does it not work? Mum, will you just mute yourself? I don't know how to do it.
You know what?
Just mute yourself, please.
How?
Turn your sound off. Turn your microphone off. Oh,
It says it's off.
well, I can still hear you. Oh, hang on, it's all right. I've done it. I can do it. Right, sorted. Right, guys, so I'm going to go through recruitment today and building your business. Obviously, I know we've got a couple of newbies to the team. I don't know if there's any newbies on the call, but I'm going to go over building your business because we have 10 days left of this month, and wow, it has gone quick. So for every 10 people you speak to, one will say yes. So on an average, if you send 30 messages, 3 people would say yes. So if you want 3 teamies, send 30 messages. If you want 10 teamies, send 100 messages. You've got to be proactive with this. You've got to find your audience. Recruitment is key to building your business. So finding your audience is major. You need people that relate to you, that you relate to as well. So you have something in common. So it starts those conversations. So to find these people, the best way to do that is to join groups. So join groups that are in your hobbies, or if you are a mum, join mum groups, play group groups, doggy groups. It could be anything, footy groups, anything that you're into, knitting groups, anything. Join those groups and then post in those groups. So Becky did a great one the other day. For example, she posted in one of her dog groups that she'd been in for a while. She posted a picture of her dog as a puppy and as he is now. And everybody that liked or commented, she added then as a friend. Obviously, not every person is going to accept a friend request, but we can try. So anyone who likes or comments on your post that you've shared in there, then add them as a friend on Facebook, and then it's a mutual, you've got something mutually in common. From there, play the long game. You can start conversations with them about anything. It doesn't have to be about business, but make that relationship happen so that that person feels like they know you. People are going to join your team because of you, not necessarily because you've got 1,200 pounds of bonuses waiting for them to collect in the next 2 months. It could just generally be because they trust you and they have followed you and they've enjoyed seeing your stories, and they feel like they know you. Oh, that's amazing, Bex, 420 likes. Boom. So all those people are potential recruits. Obviously not everyone's going to join, but we've got to give it a go. So join groups, post in there, like and comments, add those people, interact with those people on your post in there. Then once you've added them as a friend, they're more likely to accept you as a friend because they've seen your face before, because they've seen your name pop up before on their screen. They're like, oh, I know her, she's from my dog group. Easy peasy. Then they start seeing posts, then they become a customer, then they become a business partner, or the other way around. It's a no-brainer. No-brainer. So building a structure with your business is detrimental to building your business. So structure is everything. You will hear us all go on about the rule of three, building, structure. You will hear us go on and on and on about it because structure is everything in this business. So the rule of three is the magic number. So you want to be looking to try and recruit 3 people per day, every day. And under every 3 people that you recruit, you want to put another 3 people, and then another 3 people, and another 3, and it goes on and on and on. You can earn infinity levels deep from your team. Your team's points become your points. So I've done my little diagram again, guys, for you to see. So just here. So it's you, your first little team leaders. So 1, 2, 3. And then under each of those is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it goes so on and so on. So everybody at the bottom here, these 3 people, if they make 300 points, that goes onto this person's points, group points, and onto your group points. So everyone's points build you up and up and up. And this is how you're gonna build your business and hit those promotions and hit those big numbers that you want to go for. So best way to keep a track of this is write out your structure. So write down your tree like that. So put you at the top, put your first 3, write it out, and then add to that tree as it grows. So it's easier to visualize where you need to place people in your team. We want to grow our structure evenly so that don't want to confuse you too much with this, but the where it says max leg on your back office, this needs to be under 60% for you to get the maximum commission that you can get from your team and from your points. So this needs to be under 60. I'm currently fighting against Emma's leg because that is my monster leg. So I'm currently fighting against her at the minute to get everybody else's evened out so that my business is level because she is a monster leg. And this is what we want to try and keep even so that we don't have to do that. So if you build your business evenly, Emma's buzzing about that. If you build your business evenly, there's always going to be a little bit of it. It's never going to be, perfectly in line all the time, but that's the aim. That is the aim. So for every team member that you sign up as well, every team member that you recruit, no matter where you put them in your team, whether it's straight under you or 5 levels deep, if you've recruited them, I will help anyone sign anybody up, especially if you're not used to doing it. I know a few of you are used to doing it now. But I will help anybody actually physically sign somebody up. That's not a problem. But when you sign somebody up, basically, if you're putting them, so for example, if I was to put somebody under Emma, I would put Emma's number in and my number in. So if it was me that had recruited them, I would then earn the commission back off them as well as Emma. But you can also make a bonus from that person. So if that recruit then reaches 600 personal points, you get £20. So if you have 6 new teamers that you've recruited that all do 600 points each, not only have their points become your points, but you've also earned £20 per person, 120 quid for recruiting and having an active team. Amazing. Plus the commission, plus all the bonuses you can go for. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. So lots of people doing small amounts makes big differences. So if you're wanting to go for 15%, for example, you want to be up here, but you're at 3, build your team, build, recruit. Having lots of people are going to get you the higher numbers, get you the promotions that you want to be at, build your team and have a structure, have a business that is going to bring you in a monthly income. If you just want to earn a little bit of extra cash with this, that's absolutely fine. If you want to earn the big bucks, then this is the way to go about it. Building is key. So signing up, like I said, I will help anybody with sign-ups. I will help anybody with recruiting. Just ask if you need a link setting up. If you're not sure where to place them in your team, just shout. I will have a look at your structure and we'll decide on where they need to go. Do not panic about being like, oh my God, I've got somebody who wants to join up and I don't know where to put them and I've put them under here. And don't worry, we've got you. Between us now, We are still quite a new team to the business. So everyone's still learning. So don't worry. I always say when you speak to people, don't take no till it's 3. So again, 3 is the magic number. If you speak to somebody 3 times and they're still saying no, they don't want to join, take it as a no. Go back to them in 6 months' time. But don't stop until you get 3 no's, because a no can still be turned into a yes. So many people who are in this business now earning a lot of money said no very early on and then changed their mind. So be persistent, be ballsy, push yourself out of your comfort zone and keep at those people. You have the honeypot, we have the gold, we have the business that people want to be in, that need to be in. It's a free opportunity. They can join, they don't like it, they don't have to do anything. It's fine. We've clearly all got inactive people on our teams, unfortunately, so we know the score with that. So always have a list of people. So whenever you've spoken to somebody, have a list of people that you've spoken to. Have a list of people that you want to speak to. So have a list or even a grid. A grid's a really good one if you want to draw out a grid. So say it's 100 squares, write 100 people in there. Once you've spoken to them 3 times, cross them off. If you've spoken to them and they've signed up, tick them off. Once you've got through that 100, scrap it, start again. Easy peasy. It's a really good way to keep track of who you've spoken to, who you need to speak to, and who's a little bit on the fence. This business, as it's free, is very easy to be like, do you want to do it or not? Because it's free. Like, if no one wants to give a free opportunity go, what are they doing? Because they're mental. Look how much this team has come along since February. I still look at these numbers. I'm still looking at these numbers and I'm like, wow, it's been 3 weeks of this month and look what we've all achieved. Like, insane. I could not have got to the points and the place that I am now without you guys behind me and supporting me. So this is where it's key to get that business built. Get those teamies in. Customers can always be turned into teamies. Any customer that you get, offer them the business. Before you put that order through, say to them, just thought, what about if I signed you up as a distributor? You can do it all online, all from your phone. You'll get starter discounts, so you'll get an extra 30% off your order today, and you'll make commission back on your order. It's a win-win. If they say no, that's fine. You've still got an order. You can still place it. You've still got the points. If they say yes, you've got a new teammate. Amazing. Win-win. New customers can always become partners. You can also I've lost my train of thought now. I've gone now. Got a brain fog. Yeah, so customers becoming partners. Always check in with your customers. So new customers, obviously, often the business. If they're an already existing customer, always check in with that customer about the products. And when you check in with them, give them the business opportunity again. They might decide that they want to do it because they want to order more, or they've seen more of your posts and they've seen how well you guys have been doing and how well your team's been doing. So yeah, always check in with your customers. Look after those customers, because those customers are potential partners. Obviously, they are potential reoccurring customers, which is what we want, but we want them as partners in the business. We want to build those teams. We want those big numbers. We all want those bonuses. We're all in here to make money. So let's crack on. I want everyone tonight to make a list. When they get off this call, I want them to make a list of people that you've not spoken to yet that you need to speak to. Once you've had 3 no's, cross them off. Play the long game with people. Make conversations with people. Start conversations about anything. It doesn't have to be about business. Start conversations with them. I was saying to Carrie Ann the other day, if somebody on your Facebook who's bought a new swing set for the kids, message them and be like, oh, I'm thinking of getting one of these. It doesn't have to be true. I'm thinking of getting one of these. Where did you get it from? It just starts a conversation, and you just, one little open door like that, you're in. You can then give them the business opportunity. at some point within that conversation. People like to know that they can trust you. They like to know, especially with it being on Facebook, people like to know that they feel like they know you as a person, even if they've never spoken to you before. If somebody is watching your stories every day and not necessarily liking your post, but they'll see them. They'll see your post and they'll be like, oh, she's doing well. And they might not like anything ever. They might not comment. They might not watch. They might not do anything, but they're still watching. So it might just take you to inbox them to give them the courage to be like, yeah, I want to do it. I've been watching your stories. You'll be shocked how many people actually watch that have never interacted with you. So another thing that I do a lot of, but I'm quite confident with it, and I know it's quite a ballsy thing. I know some people aren't comfortable doing it, but voice notes, especially to people that you don't know. Sorry, I've got a dry throat. I'm just gonna have a drink. Sorry, guys. So, voice notes. If you message somebody about the business and they message you back going, oh, can I have some more info? I send them a voice note, because immediately then you become a real human being to that person because you're speaking to them. It's not just a message. It's not just a copy and paste. It's a real conversation. It's a real person on the other end of that chat. It doesn't matter if you get your words muddled. I cannot speak. I can't speak. I muddle my words all the time. If you do that, just go, oh God, sorry, I can't talk today, and carry on. You're a real person. That's exactly what they will do. And they'll laugh about it. And to them, you will become even more human because you've been like unscripted. So voice notes are a big thing for me in regards to pulling in recruits. People like to know that they know who you are. You've got to think the amount of messages that you've ever got on Facebook from people trying to recruit you into some form of network marketing. How many times have you read the message because you know for a fact it's a copy and pasted message and you're like, God, here we go again. No thanks. And you've just ignored it, or you just put no. Like, we don't want that. We don't want that. We want real people. I'd appreciate somebody sending me a voice note way more than just a copy and paste messages, because I'd feel like that person's taken time to actually want me in their team. So get personal with it. Send a voice note. Once you've done it a couple of times, it becomes second nature. So you will just do it without thinking about it. Do it as if you are talking to one of us daily. Me and Becky send voice notes all day. We might as well just spend all day on the phone to each other. Just think about it like that. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is DMO. So DMO is obviously a huge thing. DMO, I like talking, Becca. I like talking. So DMO is a massive thing, and this is going to really help to build your business. Concentrating on your DMO every day. And if you don't have a copy yet, let me know and I'll send you it. Save it to your notes. I do bang on about it a lot because it does work. Consistency is key. So follow your DMO every day. People will notice your posts. People will have conversations with you. People that you didn't even expect to reply or even be interested in the business, that you wouldn't even think is looking, then you'd be like, oh, actually, all right. Oh yeah, come on then, join my team. And it's just about getting out there. Basically, if it's not on your page and you're not in someone's inbox, they're not going to know you've got an opportunity. If you've not put a recruitment post up, no one's going to join your team because they don't know there's a business. Just the same as if you haven't put a product up, no one's going to buy that product because they don't know it exists. So it works both ways with products and recruitment. And I think I've pretty much covered what I needed to cover. But does anybody have any questions in regards to recruitment? Like, does anybody want to ask me anything? Feel free to unmute yourselves and jump in, because we've still got like...
I do hear me, if you can hear me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can hear you. This is nice.
I am in the bath, it'll be echoey. So if I've got a percentage that's high, how do I bring that percentage down?
On your max leg?
Yes.
Okay, so on your max leg, if you've got a high percentage, so for example, mine is currently at 66, so I need to bring that down. So Emma's is perfect. Emma's is like under 40 still, I think. So Emma's is all good. So I don't need to worry about her. What I need to work, so this is,
Yay!
This is Emma's leg. This is Michelle's leg. And this is Millie's leg. Millie's leg and Michelle's leg are a little bit behind Gemma's leg. Not behind as in they're doing shit, just behind as in that Emma's at 15%. She's got a slightly larger team underneath her, so it's going to boost her quicker. Michelle's leg is next. So what I need to do is build that. So encourage this team member to put more points through, get more teamers, build that point scale up that way. Does that make more sense?
Yeah.
So you've got your biggest leg, so your monster leg as we call it, your monster leg. You want to then leave that, let them do their thing and concentrate on your smaller legs.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. If anyone struggles with that, shout. I can have a look at it and we can see where we need to be pushing. Because like I've got my secondary account on that leg and I'm like, right, okay, I need to concentrate on that now and get my mama up there.
So will our sales bring our max leg down, or do we have to rely on like our team is to do that?
Say that again, Gemma, sorry.
Will our sales bring our max leg down, or do we have to like rely on all our little team is to do that underneath
No,
us?
so if you're putting personal points through, that will bring it down as well. So obviously this is why if you put a minimum of like 100 points through every month and did nothing else, but you had a huge team behind you, you would still make commission because you're still an active person selling. But realistically, you want to still be getting your personal points as high as you possibly can, because one, you're going to earn more commission, and two, it's going to keep your max leg at a decent number. So obviously yours is still a little bit high at the minute, innit? So we really need to look at your outer legs, because obviously Emma is your monster leg. So that's absolutely fine. So we need to look at getting like Vicky's leg and Alison's leg built up a little bit, and then that'll help bring your percentage down.
Cool, thanks. But like, because I've got two inactives on mine, so there's Emma and Vicky that are active.
Yeah.
Would I be best off getting a third one just in case that Alison and is it Anne-Marie don't really
but what
start doing anything?
we'll do is in regards to that, if anybody's inactive, don't worry about building underneath them, because if they're not doing anything, they aren't getting anything. If they put zero points through, they're not getting paid anything. So we just keep building, we just keep doing the rule of three. Obviously, excuse me, my throat gets so dry when I'm talking on these calls. Obviously, if you've only put a small amount of points through, your commission's still going to be a little bit low if you've got a monster leg like Em, because you can only take up to 60% of the points of that commission from that leg. So you have to even it out. So what we need to do, Gemma, for you is concentrate on getting Vicky some recruits and building Vicky's business that way. So we need to aim on getting 3 under her, and we need to concentrate on building your other leg as well. So we need to look at getting 3 under there. Yeah.
Cool, thank you. My Zoom's just like
It's okay, don't worry. Don't worry.
He's trying to put me on safe driving mode, and I'm like, I don't understand what's happening.
It's fine, don't worry. It's fine. So, Tony, you hate sending voice notes. I'll send you a DMO. Don't you worry. I'll pop it in the group after here. Does anybody else have any questions? It doesn't have to be recruitment related. It can be anything.
I do, Amy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm also in the bath. It must be a sister thing.
So it's a sister thing.
Sorry if it's echoing. So obviously I've got some accounts that I can open, some additional accounts, because I've not opened any yet.
Okay.
At what point should I open them, and where can you put them? Is there a rule of thumb?
Right, okay. So additional accounts, guys, you get an additional account from 9% for every percent, basically for every promotion that you get. So obviously I've just got to 18. So I've got an additional account open at the minute. So I've got 3 more waiting. You can open those additional accounts, Emma, at any point. Any point.
Am I best opening it like at the beginning of a month?
It depends. So you've got to be, you can use these can be really useful and advantage to be very strategic. So this means that you can place it. So if you've got a leg that's really flagging, that you're struggling to recruit on, but you really need to push it up, then obviously you can open that and put that under your leg that really needs it. But the only thing that
Do you mean like under the bottom person of that leg so that it builds everybody up that's above it?
yeah, so you can literally
Uh-huh.
place your additional account anywhere in your team, just like you can a new person. It's like
Or is it-
cloning yourself.
Right, okay. Or is it beneficial to put it a bit higher up under somebody of that leg that is successful?
I mean, that's entirely, literally entirely up to you. I would probably say it's hard to say because obviously I've only just opened my other one last week. So
Well, I've got 3 to use.
yeah, so I'm gonna leave my other ones there. I'm gonna leave them. So I've got 3 more that from next month I can use. Well, 2 more from next month that I can use. I'm gonna leave them sat there for till I need them, till I want them. Because don't forget, you've got then that account to run as well. So you've then got that account and your main account to get to where you need to be. And on your second month of opening that account, you can then go for the £400 bonus again. So
Yeah, I get what you're
every
saying. So
additional
you're thinking-
account, you've got to
Yeah.
make sure, if you've got to make sure that when it comes to month 2 of that additional account, you're going to be able to get that to 15% so that you can get that £400 bonus again.
Yeah, it just contradicting because obviously Leanne Rambert was on one of the videos was literally saying when you get an additional account, use it. And that obviously propels you, doesn't it, higher, but
Oh yeah,
that's-
absolutely, like use it to your advantage, but I just think don't rush into opening them if you don't need to. If you want to open it, absolutely we can have a look and see where you want to open it. That's not a problem, hon. I just want everyone to be strategic about it and use them to your complete advantage. Use them to get you where you need to be. And obviously take advantage of the bonuses, because obviously I want to, like, if you open an account, I want you to know for a fact and make sure that you can get that account to 15% in the second month so that you're not losing out on the opportunity for another bonus.
Yeah. Okay.
But we can
It's
have a
all
look.
confusing. I'm just winging it.
We're all just winging it. Winging it. I've got, once I hit 21%, I'm like, oh my God, I've got to learn about all the next lot up. That's when it gets
Can I
complicated.
just say though, it's a pain in the ass with more than one account because, like you've just said, Amy, you're trying to push both as high as you can. So it really is difficult, and it blags my head remembering numbers.
Yeah, it is really difficult, and it's just, you've just got to be strategic, because obviously if you've how do I do this? So under that one, so if you've opened, so under yours, Becky, for example, so if you were to open an account straight under you, that wouldn't, unless you'd have it put and then built a team underneath it, that account would still be on its own. So if you were to open an additional account, it's either going to go straight under you as a leader, or it's going to go under somebody else's account. But you're never going to be able to place that additional account in between people, if you get me.
Yeah, I get you.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I just want everyone to be strategic when it comes to your additional accounts. But if anyone who, obviously, Gemma, you've got one, well, you'll have 3 now. Emma, you'll have 3. Anyone who's at 9% will have 1. You can't open them till the month after, but anyone who's got one, we can absolutely look at it. I just don't want anyone to rush in, because there's no rush to them. They are just there ready and waiting whenever you need them.
I'm good, thanks. It's hard enough keeping up with this one.
Yeah, be strategic about it. Be strategic. Amazing. I'm so excited,
Thank
guys,
you.
honestly. Like, everyone's doing so well. And I know everyone has those days where they're like, oh God, it's been a bit quiet. I've not had any sales. No one's messaging me back. Like, I know I've gone about, like, I have a week or so where, you know, I don't sell anything and you're like, oh my God, I get a bit disheartened. But it does come. Like, this is where, like, the DMO comes in, and you stay consistent, and it will come. Like, that wall will break and you'll just have a breakthrough. February was a massive struggle, like massive push. Like, I really struggled to get to 12%, got to 12%, and I was like, I really want 15. And I was still like 5,000 points away on the last day of the month. And I managed to get that down to like 2.5. I think that's what I think it was like 2.5 points. I missed 15 by in February in a very, very short month. March the 1st came and this team just went from here to here. And I was like, what has happened? Like the first day of the month, like you're all just insanely great. And here's a little secret, our team, this team are the most active team in our chats, in supporting people, like, and we are the smallest team. We're the smallest leg in our leaders. So we're just amazing. That's all I'm going to say. We're just amazing. Or statistically, we're the underdogs and we're still keeping up with everybody. So, yeah.
Not for long. We'll well take over soon.
We will all take over soon. Honestly, guys, you're doing
Absolutely.
amazing.
I'm not going to bed till I've got a recruit fact.
Go on, are you gonna end on like 15 recruits for this month? That's your challenge.
I hopefully will. I've got 3 in the pipeline that I'm currently working on. So
amazing.
Fingers crossed.
Amazing. So yeah, guys, just recruitment is a big detrimental thing to building your business. So even if you're stuck, obviously pop your tail posts on, speak to people about products, but offer everyone the business. Like I said, we've got the honey pot. We've got the free business. We've got the free opportunity. They can just give it a go. If they decide it's not for them, it's all right. It's fine. They can go, bye.
And Tony, I challenge you to send voice notes because you've just done one in the WhatsApp group earlier. So that's
yes, you have. We've all heard you speak now. You have to do it.
The seal has
That's broken.
broken.
To me.
Brilliant. Amazing. Well, this is going to kick me off any minute now. Has anybody got any last questions they want to ask me?
Yeah, really quickly.
Yeah.
Where does it show you the £20 bonus thing for getting a recruit under up to 600 points?
So it's active in your active recruitment.
Or is it on that chart thing right at the
so
end?
on your dashboard, it'll say, and you're at like, where it says, I think it's like the second one across. You click on it, it says active recruitment, and it'll bring it up.
I think I had one, Amy, that said £20 last month, but do you get that the following month then?
Yeah, so it's like a month behind.
And at what point do you claim it? Do you claim it with your wage or?
It drops second. The bonuses always drop a bit later. So like next month, you'll get your wage to claim, but then your bonus won't be on that straight away. You claim
when do we know when it's there available to take?
I'll ask Sammy because this month Sammy just put in that bonuses were showing, so then everyone could go and withdraw them. So I'll double check that with Sammy, but yeah, you withdraw them separately.
Thank you.
Not a problem. So that's it for tonight, guys, but I really appreciate everybody jumping on. I'm gonna definitely try and do these literally every week. I know we've been quite successful doing it so far, aren't I? So I'm quite proud of myself. So I'll try and do these every week. If there's something particular that you guys want me to cover, just shout and I'll concentrate on that. So if it's products or anything like that, I'll concentrate on that. Just give me a heads up so that I can prepare for it. All right.
Thanks, Amy.
Amazing. Right, go get a recruit each and a sale, and I'll speak to you all in like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.